Hello. Okay, so right now we are out here in Vegas.
Yes.
Lovely, lovely Vegas. Y'all know I can't do the lights, so we're doing our best to avoid everything. How we got to Vegas is a fucking funny ass, non-funny story.
Right.
So we might actually have to stop and tell you guys.
Okay.
Because this also calls for a blunt.
Okay.
Trying to see. We can stop over here. Come on.
Right here?
Yeah, over in these, between these little thingies.
Okay.
Like this one down.
Right here?
No, that was not this one. I felt like this one. There's nothing over here.
Right here?
Yeah. Okay. So, how this happened?
How we got to Vegas.
How we got to Vegas. The way that this all started, I'm getting the blunt. So this is what happened, guys. So we had this girl come in, try to be an applicant. Came out of nowhere, brother, like no fucking where. None of us, neither one of us, let alone y'all, knew that there was even going to be a new applicant. But this motherfucker came applying out of nowhere saying, first it started off as, I need help through the center. So you know us. Okay, yeah, we got services and resources. Let's help you. What do you need? She's like, oh, I'm an immigrant. I'm trying to get my papers. I'm from Jamaica. Hold on. She said she was from Jamaica, so she came to serve first, right? So she said she was from Jamaica. She was an immigrant, no papers, no nothing. Didn't tell us she had a kid or anything. So, so she's talking to Sir first, and then Sir introduces us to each other. And, you know, you guys know how the application process goes with the applicants. So she was applicant number
450.
450. There you go. Applicant number 450. I'm letting you finish.
Oh, I was passing it to you. I was just talking while you were, so you could finish.
Well, she was number 450, and we were like, you know me, I'm all like, get it down, do this, that, and third. She goes and is like, mind you, and when I say she came out of nowhere, like, I don't even know how she messaged me. Because the thing that we had, got the message from, I don't even have on my phone.
Yeah. That's what you were saying.
Yeah. And I'm like, how the fuck did you even get in my fucking inbox? You know, that's why I'm like, I took it as just a sender message. Like, hey, I need help. I just didn't pay attention where the message came from. It just popped up on my screen. So, So I'm like, okay.
You're like, okay.
I'm like, okay, she's applicant number blah blah blah. Sorry, this sound. And she came trying to apply. She called, and I was like, what do you need? What services do you need help with? Because again, she came as trying to be a client, and later on tried to apply. She's like, I need help with my papers and this, that, and the third. I need housing and stuff like that. I just left Denver and went to Vegas. Somebody brought me out here, and I don't know what to do. I need help getting back, blah, blah, blah. The whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
And she was like, I have a son and a daughter. I was like, wait, what? Son and a daughter? You didn't tell us nothing about kids. Where are your kids? And she was like, I have my son, but my daughter lives in Jamaica. I just have my son. And she was like, she just went back and got him after him being with some guy for years and stuff happening to him, like he was getting abused and stuff at the place. So she went and got him.
Yeah.
And she was like, I don't know what to do. I'm on the street. I need somewhere to stay and stuff like that. I was like, well, I'm not having nobody stay at my house.
Right.
So what I can do for you is help you get into maybe a shelter or somewhere that'll give you housing, because we are the center and we can refer you.
Yeah.
So I can refer you to somewhere that can give you help. And, probably give them a heads up when you come in or something,
Yeah.
And
well, she thought something else was going to happen. She actually thought she was going to be with Sir later being taken care of, and I don't know what the fuck else. But the fact that she was so willing to do everything, do everything raised like red flags already, because I was like, so you don't have a problem with this? She was like, no. I was like, you don't have a problem with that? She was like, no. And you guys know prior, Sir's had some situations. Yeah, she was an Aries. So you guys know prior, Sir's had some situations where a bitch will move in on some, I'm just here to visit, and then use his seizures as like an excuse to stay around and just fuck him up some more. So y'all know we not just about to let that happen, because he's already done that. So he's not interested in doing any of that. So Sir's like, I'm not gonna sleep with you.
Yep, made it very clear.
I'm not doing any of that.
Made it very clear.
And then what happened, Zach?
She got hot. She got mad as fuck, but pretended not to be mad. It was like, I just need, stuff for my son. I need my son to have a place, And I'm like, well, what we can do is, you're trying to come here, I can let your son come.
Yes.
But I'm not allowing you to stay, because I need you to get yourself together. I'm not taking care of nobody. So if you're so focused on him having somewhere to stay, I can have him come. She was like, she needs help with his stuff. So we were like, well, we can adopt him. We'll adopt him, get him situated, raise him, and let him go on about his day, because he's growing up well. Give him a good life. Because she was like, she don't want him to keep going through what he's going through with her. And we were like, that's fine, we're not bad people, so he'd be fine. And he was like, I would love to go with you guys.
Yeah.
He's like, I'd love to stay with you guys, because I know you guys are cool people, and I'll be safe. And I get to have my own space. I've never had my own space. And we were like, okay, cool. We're going to come pick you up on Saturday. We're going to pick you up on Saturday, because I have some meetings to do.
Yes.
And I won't be done until then, and it takes us a couple days to drive out here. And she was like, okay. Mind you, like the whole time she's keeping up, she was upset that we weren't giving her anything and stuff like that.
Well, first of all, you're coming out of nowhere and you're interrupting other people's lives. And this whole, if you heard my story, like, remember she was like,
she was like, if you heard my story, you would understand. I'm like, not like that, but I don't give a fuck about your story. I have a story too, and I still got my shit together.
It's way worse.
I'm like, you have a kid, And she's like, well, I haven't been able to stay nowhere. I'm like, you're in the shelter. That's not bad, but that's not good either. But you have somewhere to stay. They're helping you with services. Go through the program, keep in the program, and get it done.
Yeah.
And so, she called us, and she's like, okay. And I was like, here, go through this and tell them that you need help with getting your papers and getting your immigration set up and your housing and stuff like that, a job, all that. So she did.
She was down. She's like, he needs 2 better parents, to give him the life that he needs. Like, she gave us the whole shebang.
Yeah, like, she basically begged us to adopt him.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay.
So we were fine.
Yeah, we're fine with it. And we sat and had, like, a talk for, like, a week, because it came up
about it,
last week. So this is only 2 weeks in of us finding this out. She came like, he needs that kind of love. He needs 2 parents, and he wants you guys to be his mom and dad, and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, you're very willing to push your child on someone.
Too willing.
And he ain't, you know.
Yeah, so we were like, you know, I was like, if this is really about her kid, then she's going to want the best for him. So we had to keep telling her, like, you're not going to be here. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to live with us. We have a room for your son, but you need to figure out how you're going to get on your feet and do your thing and be independent. Just
and stay in the program.
Yeah.
Because the program was helping her do that. They was getting her papers.
Yeah.
They was getting her housing. And they was getting her a job. Like, all in one. She had an appointment for it and everything.
But she didn't want, like,
to stay.
There was things, like, available and stuff, but she didn't want to
take the services.
That way.
Because, she wanted to come to us. That's why I'm like, no, you're going to stay where you're at. Like, you don't want him to be there, and you want him to come with us, right? And she's like, yeah. And I'm going to come out there, too. I'm like, I just kept telling you, no. If he's going to be with you, then be with you. But if you want him to be with us, then he can come, and I'm going to pick him up.
Yeah.
Not you.
Yeah.
I'm not bringing you with me. You're going to stay in this program so it don't fuck you up. There's no point in trying to leave, and you got stuff going on. And if you want us to adopt him, like, as our kid, I don't understand what the point is. You're not going to live with us because you want to live in your own space. You want to be self-dependent, right? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, then this is what you do. Like, you go through it so you can get the help. Because we can't give you the help that they're giving you.
Yeah.
Center or not, we can't give you what they have because we don't have availability right now.
And mind you guys as well, she lied about
everything.
Like, everything. And Sir's like, I know you're lying. And he's like, you don't even have my phone number. And I'm taking the time to still call you. Right? He's like, I don't even know who the fuck you are. He's like, but I'm going out my way to give you a phone call and check on you and see what's up. So we get out here. Before we even get out here, right, sir?
Right.
Before we even get out here, like she what, flakes on us?
Yeah. She flaked on us like 2 days prior to us coming. She was fine, and it was weird because she was fine. We were in the middle of talking, and then it just stopped.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? What's going on? And I told her, like, don't flake on us because we have a lot of people flake on shit that they do when we're trying to help people, and you guys just act stupid because we help you and then run.
Right.
And she was like, no, what kind of mother do you think I am? Why would you think I would do something
like that?
Yeah, she was like, yeah, she was like, before you make a statement like that, don't say that. Let me prove to you that I'm not like that. And I was like, okay, because everybody proves me right, so prove me wrong.
Yeah.
So if you run, I know for a fact you ain't trying to be here for your kid. You're over here just trying to get something.
Yeah.
No. And she was like, she had to leave wherever she was. So she was running from like 5 different states. Vegas is her 5th state. I'm not even exaggerating. She went to New York.
So basically, she's a scammer.
Yeah, she's a scammer.
And uses her son
as bait to scam people.
But we were like, we're not giving you shit. We'll just adopt him. Because if we're going to do all that, we might as well adopt him and just give him the best life.
Yeah. So, I guess because we were smart, she was like, oh, I can't do nothing with these people. You know, thought that she would play it off because she kept saying, like, okay, so she was supposed to have her own form of income because that was the only way I was going to let her come. I was like, you come, we can find you, at the end of the day, she was going to live in a shelter then. We can find you a shelter to stay in, and while you're here, you can save your money. Put it aside so that when you move or leave out of here, you have money to move into your own place. And they're most likely going to help you. They're most likely going to help you get an apartment and a job.
Yeah.
So that we'll make sure to put you in a space that's going to help you do that. You have 2 months.
Right.
So then, that's how this part started. So the next day she calls and is like, she was supposed to be getting money, or she got paid through this person that would send her money every month or every week. And the day that she was supposed to check in, and she was supposed to come on her own, she was like, oh, I didn't get the money. I have no way to go. I don't know what to do.
What a coincidence.
I have no ticket. And I was like, I'm not paying for your ticket. I'll pay for him, but I'm not paying for you.
Right.
And she was like,
it's already
sketchy. Yeah, she was like, oh, well, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get him. And I'm like, well, I'm not sending no money. I will pick him up.
Yeah.
I will come pick him up, and you can stay there because you're going to this place. And she's like, oh, okay, well, that's fine. You guys can come and do the adoption thing and stuff like that, and I'll just stay here. That's when she ghosted. So, you know me, I like to pop up on motherfuckers.
So we popped up.
We popped up out here in Vegas.
Found out a lot.
Yeah, found out a whole lot. We even found her. We found her. Scared the shit out of her.
Perfectly fine.
She's perfectly fine. She lied about all the other stuff too. Actually, the shelter that she went to is a partner of ours, and working on connecting with them out here. So
moral of the story is, guys, be aware, scammers.
And not everybody's going to fall for you.
Don't ever send anyone money. Ask as many questions as you want to, because they will eventually just disappear on your ass, apparently. And it's okay to, like, Serge taught me, it's okay to feel like, sympathize with people, but to, like, a certain, like, extent. Like, oh, I'm so sorry about your situation. Yeah, I hope you do better.
That's sympathy. Like, you have sympathy for the person. Empathy is when we're like, we've been there, we've done that, and here's a better way. We've been very empathetic to people.
Yeah.
But they have a problem with the empathy. They were like, you don't care. How? We are saying these are ways to help yourself. I can't do all that. It's so hard.
Yeah.
Sweetheart, I did it. A lot of people are doing it, and they're giving you free aid. Free.
They might not move, because even with Sir and the center, we or Sir might not be able to move as fast as you want him to, but at least you have freedom. There's a lot more people. There's a lot more people than just like you yourself. So
yeah, we don't have one client.
Might not be how you want it, but at least you're fucking getting it. That's
yeah, and just because you guys spoke to us, or we're like, hey, we're referring you to our own center, does not mean you're going to get special treatment or you're genuinely the only person because you work with us. Like, I have fucking, like, 80 different clients a day. 80 different people I talk to. 100 different people I talk to every day. If not thousands of people. We don't have just one person. We don't have time for it to be one person's priority. All of you have different needs. So for this shit to be happening, we need y'all to cut it out. I would need y'all to cut it out.
Yeah.
Like, bro, oh man. We didn't want to do all this shit.
Just to have someone flake on an adoption.
Yeah, an adoption. And y'all know we were like, we've been talking about having a kid and stuff like that, and he was 11.
Yeah, we were.
He was 11 years old
already. Like, we accepted him from the start, because it's not his fault, right there.
No. He already was in love with us, and we were loving him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was so happy, and it was weird because we were like, what the fuck? So she thought she got away. But we pulled up on her. We gave her a little fright. I didn't even have to say nothing. She just stared at us crazy.
And then we left.
Yeah, because I told her before she went and dipped, I was like, if you dip, just know, I'm going to come up, I will pull up next to you and tap you on the shoulder and be like, you thought you could run?
Yeah.
Don't play with me. because there's a child involved, and I don't play when it comes to kids.
Right. And you guys know that.
He needs to be safe. He needs somewhere to go. He needs somewhere to be able to wash his ass every day, go to school. He's not been in school for a few years, you know.
Yeah.
So we're like, he needs to go. You know, he needs to do this. If this is what you're saying, then this is a good thing for him. We're down for it.
Yeah.
But then you guys be, I don't know, weird. And it's y'all's kids. It's kids.
Yeah.
It's not their fault. These is kids. So I don't understand why the kids gotta go through it. Like, we the adults, that's what I said. We the adults, we the ones that make these decisions. The kids are just in the middle.
Yeah.
So we need to make sure that if we're gonna put them in the middle of something, we're gonna at least put them in the middle of something that's gonna help them.
Yeah.
If you have an opportunity to put them in a better space, then do it. I'm not taking them from you. I'm not stopping nothing. No, I'm gonna help you. So everything can be done the right way, and you ain't gotta worry about something happening to him. And she was like, I don't want him to be sent back. And I'm like, you made it such a big deal. Where are you? You know? So she's seen us. And I also sent a message describing what she was doing, because we found out she was with men too. So you guys are weird a lot of the time, and this is why we don't.
This is exactly why we're like, we're good, y'all.
This is exactly why I don't allow you guys to come. Like, you got to go through it. This is exactly why I have an application process.
Because you guys will flake on the application process.
And if you flake on the application, I know you're going to flake on the relationship.
So there's no point. There's no point. I'm sure we could, like, get whatever. But we also gotta, like, be very specific, too. Because you guys will be anything. You guys will be anything. And then this happened. So I'm glad I was with Sir. So that, you know, we could tell this story together.
Yeah. Because nobody would believe me on none of this shit. Y'all motherfuckers be like, I be lying. No, it just sounds cinematic.
True, the way
it genuinely be happening, because y'all be, I don't know, y'all be that weird. I don't want the fucking movies. I don't like watching shit. I don't want to be a part of the movies of your life story where you steal from people or do things or whatever. Yeah, I gotta, you know, or y'all are taking advantage of people. Like, okay, y'all think that because I'm sick. And I'm not sick. I'm not sick. I just have epilepsy. Do you see? I have epilepsy. Yeah, I fall out a lot of times. I can't do a lot of shit. But that don't make me sick. That's a disability. That's like something else. That's it. Y'all be thinking because I got that, y'all can take advantage of me. No.
Sure.
No. Because when I wake up, I'm going to beat your ass. I learned to not let y'all do stupid shit. I'm going to beat your ass, okay? Look, now she's looking like... But alright, guys, we got to get out of here and get back to what we were doing.
You said you got me the
I'm going to beat your ass.
I'm done.
Tell me I'm lying.
No, he's not lying. No, he'll more so like sweep you and just like pin you on the ground. So, you lost already.
You'll be safe though. You be alright.
Maybe, I don't know.
Alright, guys, we're going to see you later, okay? Namaste. We love you.